Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is Muckraker. It is their Take Your Desires for Realities. 2022 gin barrel aged. It is ale co-fermented with cider and aged in a gin barrel. It is 7% alcohol by volume. To create Take Your Desires, we brewed a farmhouse ale and cooled it in our cool ship overnight with 1/3 apple cider, fresh off the press at Soon's Orchards in New Hampton, New York. The following morning, we sent the blend into a stainless steel fermenter with our house culture. When fermentation was complete, we kegged most of the beer, known as a graph, filling a single gin barrel from Caledonia Spirits in Montpelier, Vermont, that had previously held whiskey. Served at 42 degrees, which it is right around, so. Have not had this beer. I bought it like, it wasn't the last time we went, and it might not have been the time before that, but it might have been the time before that. But yeah. Been meaning to get to it, and I have not, and actually it might have been the time before last, because I think that was the time. I think this was part of, like, he said he had like 4 bottles for like however much, and you technically get one of the bottles free or half price or something. But yeah, that's probably half a finger, like 3/4 of one of my fingers, of a white-ish head. It looks like it's dissipating kind of quick. It's yellow. It's got, oh, that glass was, it's got a slight haze to it. It looks like it's got a nice carbonation though. But yeah. Let's see what it smells like. It's got this like tart kind of like apple cider kind of like, and kind of the combination of those two come off a little like pine salty, like a little lemony, but there's definitely farmhouse ale. There's definitely farmhouse vibes to this beer, to this graph. Actually, not actually. But there is, there's definitely a spirit in there. I don't know if I didn't know what it was. I probably wouldn't say that it's, what is it? Gin barrel that previously held whiskey. I probably wouldn't say it was whiskey or bourbon or anything like that. So I might guess gin just based on what I know about spirits. Yeah, it smells good. So I really like how the apple cider thing comes across in this. But yeah, see what it tastes like. Cheers. Ooh. I'm gonna take a few sips. That first sip was pretty tart. Still pretty tart. Yeah, it's definitely got a farmhouse funky kind of kind of like wet hay kind of thing. The apple cider aspect of it is kind of, it's just kind of throughout, but it's kind of in the background. Like there's definitely like apple cider vibes in this, but definitely one of the background things happening. I am getting a woodiness too. But I don't know if I'm getting much spirit in it. And it could be because like it might just lend itself to the beer, and so like it doesn't really come across. But I like this. Yeah, it's like a tart. It's like a tart apple cider kind of like woody thing. I would say like if it wasn't as tart as it is, like this would be chuggable. And at 7%, that's the thing with some of these like wild spontaneous beers. Like sometimes like you can have like a 4% one that is as tart as this, and it kind of comes across the same. I mean, maybe not in flavor or whatever word I'm trying to think of. But as far as like the impact that it has or the chuggability of it is about the same. So yeah, it does have, when I said it has like a kind of pine sol thing in the nose, I didn't really mean pine sol like in a negative way. I meant more like just has like this very like lemony kind of tart thing. And it also has it in the taste. Yeah. Definitely wish the barrel came across a little more. Or I should say the spirit. Because I'm definitely getting wood in this. So but yeah. I'm pretty much a fan of all things Muckraker. Even if it's not specifically my thing. Like they made that one beer with olives, and I am not a fan of olives whatsoever. But that beer was super interesting, and I enjoyed it very much. Yeah. Muckraker. Do the thing. Is that right? Am I holding that right? I don't know. I don't have any sort of monitor showing me what the camera's seeing. So yeah, if you're in North Jersey or passing through, I would definitely recommend Muckraker. Yeah, especially where I mean, kind of specifically if you're into like wild and spontaneous sour tart ales and such. Does a lot of fruited stuff as well. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely check them out. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. Hope you're supporting local. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out, 93lumber. We will see you in the next one. Cheers.